in a day. You want truth, I don't ever hesitate. One word, one way. LG Investigate. Yeah. Say my name, LG Investigates. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG Investigate. From the first ring, you know it's legit. Every little secret, I'm connecting it. When you need answers, you don't gotta wait. Just breathe in deep. LG Investigate. Oh, say my name. LG Investigates. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG Investigate. LG. LG Investigates. Say my name, LG Investigates. Say my name, LG Investigates. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG Investigates. Oh yeah. Late night call, you know I'm on the way. Questions on your mind, I clear them in a day. You want truth, I don't ever hesitate. One word, one way. LG Investigate. Yeah. Say my name, LG Investigates. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG Investigate. From the first ring, you know it's legit. Every little secret, I'm connecting it. When you need answers, you don't gotta wait. Just breathe in deep. LG Investigate. Oh, say my name. LG Investigates. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG Investigate. LG. LG Investigates. Say my name, LG Investigates. Say my name, LG Investigates. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG Investigates. Oh yeah. Late night call, you know I'm on the way. Questions on your mind, I clear them in a day. You want truth, I don't ever hesitate. One word, one way. LG Investigate. Yeah. Say my name, LG Investigates. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG Investigate. From the first ring, you know it's legit. Every little secret, I'm connecting it. When you need answers, you don't gotta wait. Just breathe in deep. LG Investigate. Oh, say my name. LG Investigates. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG Investigate. LG.
Hello, hello, hello. Almost afternoon, but still morning here. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I will bring to you today some things that was overlooked. Matter of fact, could y'all hear me? Let me pull up my chat. Hold on, I got to pull up my chat. I should want to pull this up just in case I need to use it. If y'all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. And actually, I do have a poll up. So if you all want to hit that poll, go ahead and vote in this poll for me, please. Or is the poll still up? Let's see. Do I still got the poll up? Yeah. So the poll is asking, did we get lost in this case and forgot that draw items was neatly placed beside him? I need y'all to go ahead and vote in that poll. Did we get lost? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Okay. In this case, and forgot that draw items was neatly placed beside him. Now I have this up for a reason. Those who have been following this case know about Tyrone Davis. Tyrone Davis went on a romantic getaway with his then girlfriend, Kiera Davis. No, they're not related. No, they're not married, aka Lulu. Tyrone Davis was found on Southwest Archer Road in Gainesville, Florida. The cabin was in Gilchrist, Florida. I went back to zero, square one. Hold on, because I want to make sure y'all can hear me. I went back to square one. I need a response. Make sure y'all can hear me. I have 3 people in here. Somebody, hold on, let me ask somebody. Can they hear me? Hold on. I hate to start my lives like this. Uh, okay, hopefully you all can hear me. So I went back to ground zero at the beginning. Well, actually, I went back to where Natasha, the Davis family, went to Gainesville and protest right there where Dro was found. Okay. I played this video over and over and over. Could y'all hear me? So I started from, I listened to this video over and over and over. So what I got from this video, the fiance, thank you, the fiance and nurse, the nurse and the fiance, they were at the Texas Roadhouse. They leave Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse is literally like 2 seconds away. Okay? So they leave Texas Roadhouse at 5 o'clock. When they leave out, they get to the light. Actually, the fiance was behind another car, and the red car is a car in front of him because he's behind another car and a red car in front of him. So they get there about Southwest Road. Red car stops. Now he behind the red car. Somehow he ended up behind the red car and immediately had to swerve around the red car, which he was in the third lane, next to the far right lane where Dro was at, and the red car stopped. Okay, again. So as he swing around, him and his wife realized why the red car had to stop and put on his hazards. So they pulls over in front of the red car. Now they're in front of the red car. They get out. They go up to the red car. The guy in the red car gets out, and they exchanging words. Did you call the police? No. Well, you need to call the police. Oh, so we need to call the police. However, they walked up to Dro. All three, nurse, fiance, and guy in the red car that we will call John Doe. When they walked up to Dro, they noticed him laying on the ground. Not only did they notice him on the ground, they all noticed from the fiance mouth that it was suspicious. Fiance said it's suspicious. And what made it suspicious is not that he only laying out there on the ground and he was grunting and moving and stuff, so they knew something was wrong. But it was suspicious because he had a wallet, a phone, and $15. More suspicious because the wallet was on the ground, $15 spread it out like this, and I'm assuming spread it out like this picture. And the phone was on top of, as you see it here. You see the wallet, you see 3 $5 bills, and the phone. Now I can't say it was exactly set this way, but the wallet was first, the $5, the $15, which we know is 3 5s, and a telephone. I mean his cell phone. Now, if Dro allegedly jumped from a car, explain how would his wallet, phone, and money be neatly placed beside him, along with unopened wings, along with fresh if Dro had got hit and struck or anything by another vehicle, jumping from a vehicle, explain how his wallet, phone, $15 be placed neatly beside his leg. Someone gonna hit you and don't want to get in trouble, that would be a hit and run, and they taking off. So we're gonna X that out. He did not get hit by no vehicle. They ain't gonna have time to hit him, get out, and place his stuff neatly and leave everything else in the middle of the road. We're gonna rule that out. Because they trying to get up out of there. We're going to rule him jumping out Lulu vehicle. If he'd have jumped out her vehicle, he definitely ain't placed no wings beside his legs, and he didn't place no wallet, no cell phone, or $3 $5 bills, $15 neatly beside him. Now, I know y'all gonna say his wallet was there. Lulu had his wallet. Lulu had his phone. Well, I'm gonna debunk that. First responders knew his name due to wallet being on the scene. John Doe told the police. John Doe told us the police grabbed Dro belongings off the wall that he placed it on. When he went up to Dro, when all three of them went up to Dro, fiance and John is the one who moved him further out the streetway over towards the wall. John and the fiance, according to the fiance, the money was laid neatly on top of his wallet. So John, before they moved him, he picked up the wallet, put the money inside the wallet, closed the wallet back up, and put the phone and the wallet on the wall, on that retainer wall. John did not tell Tasha it was a bun, and I thought it was money. So I got out and picked up his money. John never got out of his car. He had just pulled up when the couples pulled up. They pulled up at the same time. First time John got out of his car is when the couples, pulled in front of him, and they all got out. Tasha threw off this case by stating first witness reached out to her and she was told that John seen paper all on the road and got out the car, realized the paper was money, and placed money back in wallet. No, when John placed that money back in wallet, they walked up on Dro and saw the money laying outside the wallet neatly. He picked the wallet up, took the money in, and put it back. He put it inside the wallet. John seen the same thing this fiance seen. You never heard John admit that he was out there in the middle of the street looking for $3 $5 bills. What John seen out there was pizza all out inside of the road, which caught his eye, and the body right there. He driving in the same lane, the body in. Not only that, John didn't go all the way up to the body with his car. John stopped his car way back. Soon as after he hit that, past the light, soon as he passed the light, John stopped his car immediately. He didn't even go all the way up to Dro. Dro was 15 feet up. The couple pulled somewhere in front of John. They didn't even go all the way up to Dro's body with their vehicles until the fiance said, "Well, somebody secured the put the vehicle on the side of him, so he when nobody run him over or whatever before they moved him." So we know Dro did have his wallet. We know he had his phone. We also know Dro had 3 $5 bills totaling up to $15. Again, I believe the witness only placed the money inside Dro's wallet after seeing it laying neatly outside his wallet before he and the fiancé moved him to safety. They never seen a homeless person. Fiancé tells Tasha, well, the David family, that they all got out car at same time and said, and told Tasha, when Tasha was explaining, we talked to him, he called me, and he said all this money out there, and all he saw was a lot of paper. And when he got out the car, he realized the paper was money. You will hear the fiance say, well, there you go. Maybe it's so. But he also corrects her while she's talking. He said, but it was such very little time. Tasha repeated what the man said back. Yeah, very little time. What this fiance was trying to tell Tasha is that there's no way John Doe get out a car and saw all this money on the road and got out the car and picked it up, because they all arrived at the same time and they all got out the vehicle at the same time, because he witnessed this man pass this light and immediately stopped and put on his hazards. When they went up to Dro, again, his money, his wallet, and his phone was neatly beside him, and some wings was at the foot part of him, neatly, which made it suspicious to the fiance, because they looking like as if this wasn't a robbery. Okay. Hold on, read my notes. Yes, the fiance also said Dro's wallet looked like someone had just set it neatly beside him in comfort, or wanted him to be identified. They took time to neatly put his wallet there. But what was weird, why was the $3 $5 spread it out? This fiance never known nothing about no $3 $5, because at this time They didn't know nothing about no damn Dro or his websites or his motivations or his lives, his YouTube channel. So they would have never known nothing about $15. We know about $15 because Tasha came out, da, 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 and the video came out. We all went to the channel. The man, no reason to lie. When Dro went to that hospital, it wasn't Lulu that had his wallet and handed it to the hospital people. It was the police, because John Doe states on Polo Live that he put the money inside the wallet. He put the phone and the wallet on the retaining wall, on that wall. The police came over and took it off the wall. So the police took it off the wall. The police carried it, probably gave it to first responders, or followed the first responders to the hospital with Dro phone and wallet. And maybe somebody gave that wallet back to Lulu at the hospital or Lulu line, because I remember Dro's sister laying in the bed showing that wallet, that ID. But either case, the police is who had his wallet and phone on that scene. They took it off the wall. Somebody wanted Dro to be identified when they find him. Now, I'm not sure laying the $15, the $3, the $5 bills. It almost seemed like that's a message or some kind of statement to even have it spread it out like they did. It wasn't even inside his wallet. So that's kind of weird. So maybe it's something that they know about in Florida. Maybe it's some kind of message. I don't know. But that was weird. So I'm going back to this. Dro did not fall, nor did he walk out of Lulu's car. That man was placed there. And the sad thing is, how many cars went past Dro before them people, before the nurse and fiance and the red car guy stops? And the red car guy is the one actually stopped. And everybody driving in his right lane saw him out there and just went on around him and kept on going. The red car stopped, which made the guy, the fiance and nurse, to stop. That man was already staged out there on that road. No telling how long he had been out there on that road, how many cars passed him up on that road. But we do know he ain't jumping out no car and staging his own wallet and shit. We know ain't nobody gonna hit him, pull over, and stage his wallet and shit. Now let's talk about that one elbow being scratched and the back being scraped. Whoever was, I'm gonna tell you like this: whoever put them out there, I don't know which arm, left or right arm, but I'm gonna say left or right arm, either or, either arm. They grabbed. The reason why his other arms ain't the other arms or nothing like that don't match the scratches there because somebody grabbed his arm and dragged him. So the other arm ain't gonna have no bruises or nothing on it, but that one side of his neck and the one side of his elbow, because they had the other arm dragging him, trying to position him in that spot. You know why he ain't got no other abrasions in this neck? Because he didn't jump and he didn't get hit. That scrape on that elbow, somebody had the other arm. They used his other arm. I don't know if it's right arm or left arm, but let's say if the scrape is on the right arm, then they used the left arm to drag him, which that right arm is going to be just scrape. If it's the left arm, I'm already saying it wrong. Let me say this again. If his right elbow is scraped, somebody used his left arm up to his shoulder to try to drag him, which his arm was loose. That's how he probably got that damn little burn rash on that elbow and nowhere else, and on the side of that back, because they was trying to move him with their one arm. Or if they did the right arm, they used his right arm to drag him, and the left arm fucked up, the left elbow and the left back of his shoulder, because somebody was trying to drag him to position him there. Otherwise, all his shit would have been fucked up. That man was beat to no pulse, put there, laid there. They put him there. And it was one, I'm going to say like this. Because there was two people trying to grab him and this and that. He probably wouldn't have no fucking scrapes. So whoever it was one, hey old boy, good morning. It was one person. They say you got somebody, you lift your arm up under their arm, and you trying to drag them. And now your other arm, the person other arm is just free and freely and loose. Can't do nothing with it. That's how he got that's how he got the scrape on the back of his, let's say, left arm, and a scrape up under his elbow, left arm, because he was dragged, but somebody holding his other arm to drag him, to position him there. Because it wouldn't make sense why ain't both of his damn elbows scraped up, because somebody had one of his elbows trying to move him up through his armpit. That's why that left side or the right side, both from the scratches through the back area and his arm, that's why that's messed up. That one side. That man was murdered. He was murdered. He was murdered. He was beat in his head and murdered. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And if Gainesville GPD would have done an investigation, they need to open this case, hurry up, back up. And I'm not even an investigator and can't and know this is exactly probably what happened. That's why he don't have no bruises on his other arms or nowhere else. They used their other arm. They had to use one. They had to use their arm and get up under his arm to drag him and try to position him, whatever they did. And his jaw can't do nothing. So his arm is gonna scrape the ground. That part. Now he should. I don't know if he got scrapes on the back of his legs or anything, but you would think he would have had some scrapes on the back of his leg. Not unless somebody was holding his legs, trying to hold his legs, and his arm was just dragging on the ground when they was lifting him up. One person had his legs, and the other one had him up under his arm, and that other arm was just laying there, dangling. That's how he got that rash, that shit up under his damn elbow. That's crazy. So everybody dismissed the fact that this man, this fiance, said that wallet, it was suspicious. I'm going to play it for y'all. Once again, spread the word. You don't jump out no car fucked up and able to lay your wallet on the ground, spread $15 on top of the wallet, and put a phone neatly there and sit it on the side of you. You can't do that. A hit and run driver ain't gonna have time to do that because it's called hit and run. They ain't stopping. They hit them, kept going. They ain't put no wallet, no phone, or took time to spread $15 on that wallet. That man was put there. He was murdered. And they staged it like pieces was all over the road, like he jumped out the car. No, he did not. So whatever happened, it did not happen inside that car. It ain't happened at no Papa John's. It happened at that damn cabin. And I want somebody to debunk what I'm saying. I want somebody to tell me I'm a lie. Tell me, oh, you just speculate. It don't take a rocket science to figure this out. That man was murdered. Tasha messed up. She threw everybody off. And let me tell you how she threw everybody off. Because what we was looking at is this before the John Doe guy even came about. It took him about a month to come about, right? We looking for this red car because all we saying is the red car did it. The red car did it. The red car did it. And I'm going to tell you why we were saying the red car did it. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to say why we all said the red car done it. Because for one, we didn't know who that witness was. We didn't know who that witness was. Whether it was, we didn't know if it was suspect or witness. right? Because it took them over about 2 months or a month and a half to come to Polo Live. Okay? So we thinking he the one staged the money, the wallet, and the phone. And whoever in that red car did it. Whoever in that red car did it. We all said that shit. I said it too. He chasing $15 without calling the police because Tasha told the world that this man told her it was paper all on the road. And when he got out, he saw the paper and realized the paper was money. And that man ain't tell her no shit like that. I want her to, Tasha, that man ain't tell you that shit. He did say he put the money in the wallet. He put the money inside the wallet. He did tell you that because he did. When they walked up to Dro and they about to move him to safety a little bit further from where he was at, his money, everything staged on the side of his leg. So he picked everything up and he took the money that was on top of that wallet and put it inside that wallet and put everything on that wall. When the police came, they said, this is his. And the police grabbed it from the wall. That man, even the fiance saying, in very little time. How did he do all this in very little time? Tasha, you lied. That man ain't tell you that shit. He didn't. Only thing he told you, he put the money in the wallet. What he saw out there in the middle of the road was pizza. Somebody else drove out there. You know what's so crazy? If they had cars going up and down that area, you know how many cars passed him laying there? Even being in the right lane after that light change, and you in the right lane, and you see him, and you just go on over in the next lane and keep on going. I know you're looking in your rearview mirror, like, damn, he laying there, but they probably like, oh, that's a homeless man drunk and laid out in the middle of the street. And that red car actually stopped. Again, fiance and them behind him. What the hell he doing there? Honked his horn at him until he had to stop because he realized why that guy stopped. We're going to play, let me play this again. Y'all, this man was murdered. So, Lulu, you can forget all that motherfucker falling out the car, jumping out the car, or another car hit him. Explain why his wallet and everything was placed neatly beside him. Explain that. We ain't going to forget this. And we're not going to throw this off. We're not about to take this off the case. And I bet you this witness right here, the fiance, like, these motherfuckers, are they not listening to me? This man wallet was suspicious the way it was laying. And they worried about a red car. They're not putting this together because there's no way he jumped out no vehicle and placed his own shit neatly next to him, even with the wings, neatly. And we know ain't nobody gonna hit him and get out the car and place this shit next to him neatly. They trying to get the fuck up out of there, hitting somebody. They ain't even gonna stop. And like I said, from whichever shoulder and elbow that's injured, they got little burn scrapes on it. They used the other arm to escort him, and his arm was freely. They trying to school him as he down on the ground. Or trying to put him on the ground and scoot him, trying to get him out the car. Now they trying to scoot him a little bit over or position him, stage him. That explains why he got the little rash, the little scratches, and the little rash burn on one side of his body. Because they had the other arm scooting him, moving him, putting them out there, staging them. Did y'all vote? Hold on, because I can't wait to get my other channel back because I like to interact with people. I like people to interact with me. I can't wait to get my other channel back. I be feel like I'm talking to myself. I swear. Oh, let me play this. For real. I can't wait to get my other channel back. Did I share? Yep.
The pizza was all over the road. The other thing I want to say, why was the car going this way if the pizza place is down that way?
Right.
That's
Yeah, sorry, y'all. It's so sad. It's so sad. We just want answers.
we don't have all the answers, but I want to give some honest perspective from what happened. We were at Texas Roadhouse.
Wait.
And for y'all that just joined, this is the nurse and her husband that tried to help my cousin.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Okay, fiance.
But 5 o'clock, we left Texas Roadhouse, like 5:02. We were at this light behind a car.
Yes.
There was a red car in front of us. There was another guy involved too.
Yes, I talked to him.
Okay, you talked to him?
Yes,
Okay,
I
good.
have his information.
He pulls forward and he stops. I'm like, what's this guy doing? And I honk and he turns his blinkers on. Like, okay, he's not working. We go around, we see someone's in the road. She's a nurse, so we immediately pull over.
So where were you not to stop y'all?
We were in this lane.
Is it outside
His
lane?
car would have been right here.
Get the flashers on.
We got here, we see his body. He was up there about 15 feet.
Yep.
We get out. She immediately runs over. I had gloves in the car. She's checking him. You want to say what you initially saw?
He had a pulse, breathing. I opened up his pupils to make sure his pupils were good. They were normal. Okay. He was kind of moving around a little bit, like he was kind of disoriented. And I kept saying, "Hey, I'm a nurse. My name's Brandy. Can I help you?" No response. Kind of just kept moving around a little bit.
While she was on the ground, I was surveying the area. One of the things I want to mention, I believe you said he always had 2 phones on him.
Yes.
He had 3.
Yes, 3.
He had his this is what I thought was suspicious, is there was his wallet and his phone. There was about $15 in cash, like laid out like this, as if to show this wasn't a robbery. It looked like someone set it there. like all nice. The wings were right by his feet; they hadn't been opened. The pizza was all over the road. The other thing I want to say: why was the car going this way if the pizza place they should not have been coming this way? And their hotel was over here. Yeah. So they were coming back, which didn't make sense with that story. But we called.
Thank you.
We called 911. By the way, I heard a report there was a homeless person who saw something. I was standing here. I didn't see anybody. So I just wanted to mention that.
Because we kind of thought that was a robbery or something like that. So we were trying to be super careful, wondering if there was anybody around. And we didn't see anybody. I told the guy that had pulled over, that had the flashers on, I told him, I said, call 911 right now.
Yeah, I said, have you called 911 yet? He said, no. I said, call right now.
And guess what?
So,
he reached out to me.
Good.
And he said that he was grunting when he walked over to him. As he pulled over, he saw paper in the road, so he slowed down. Then he saw a body. He said he thought it was a homeless person in the street, but he got out his car and realized the paper was money, not paper. And that's when he said he picked the money up to put it back in his wallet.
Okay, well, there you go.
So at the end of the day, he said you pulled up. But he said when he walked over to him, he was just grunting and moving.
He got out right after he did. So
yeah, so right there. Time. Yes, very little time.
What I want you to
when
check
you
out.
Say 15.
Now, you hear the guy correct Tasha after she's saying that the guy said all this paper in the street. And when he thought it was money. When he got out, he thought it was paper. But when he got out, it was he realized the paper was money. Again, $3 $5 bills ain't a lot of money to be spread it out nowhere. All this paper. Okay? So he corrects him, and he realized what she's saying. And so he corrected and said, hold on, wait a minute. He had very little time. And Tasha repeats it back to him. Yeah, he very little time. And what he's telling Tasha is the guy in the red car couldn't have did that shit. Because he even said they all pulled up around the same time. So how did he get in the middle of the street and get the money and stage it so neatly by Dro when they all was right there? They all got out the car at the same time. They all walked down 15 feet down there where Dro was at. Let's see if I can hear. But see, oh boy, let me tell you. The confusing part about this is why ain't nobody gonna believe that first witness. Let me tell you why. Because of what Tasha's statement was about the red car guy, about the guy, the John Doe guy, right? He's supposed to have to get out the car, picked up all his money before he called the police and politely staged, put it back in his wallet. No, he did put the money in his wallet, but how could he be out there in the middle of the street picking up anything when, again, y'all gotta listen. I'll say telling y'all the red car had just went past the light and he right behind the red car, and the red car immediately stopped, put on his hazard lights, and he said, what is this guy doing? He honked at him, went around him, and when he went around him, he noticed that's why that red car stopped, because drove right there in the street. So And the fiance sitting there telling Tasha right now, well, he had very little time. And Tasha, yeah, very little time. He telling you, Tasha, he had very little time to do what you said he said he did. Now, what he did do, when they walked up to Dro and saw how neatly everything was set, neatly bound, before they moved him, red guy, John Doe, picked up his wallet. Loose money is outside his wallet. 3 $5 bills outside his wallet. He just took the wallet, picked the wallet up with the money, and put the money inside the wallet. It was already staged on the side of Dro. It wasn't in no fucking street. Dro was staged there. And again, no telling how long he was there. All these, if it's busy road like they say, like we see, all these cars went past him, and the guy in the red car stops, and the black and the nurse and her husband gets to go around him, and oh shit, notice drove too, and so they pulled over the check out and see what's going on. And when they walk up on them, you hear them say, even the first guy and the couple and the wife, the couple, whatever, you hear them say he was grunting and stuff. That's when they knew something wasn't right. And fiance saying they said it was so suspicious. It was somebody else. Yes. So are you thinking there was another person before the one in the red car? Yes. Yep. Exactly. And whoever done it, they done it. How they? Yes. Yes, oh boy. That's what happened. Somebody else staged him there. Yep. And they had time to do it without nobody seeing them. They had time to do it without nobody seeing them. Somebody else staged that man there. Like I said, no telling how long he was there. And they also used his arm where the back, where I don't know if it's the right or the left. Again, now hear me out, old boy. They used where he got the scrapes on his elbow and up on from his shoulder. They said shoulder area, right? They used the other arm to lift him, move him, and scrape his. That's how his elbow gets scraped, and part of his back gets scraped up towards his shoulder area. Because that was just dangling. He couldn't do nothing. He couldn't move. He grunting and this and that. He didn't get scraped from grunting on the ground. He got scraped because somebody took their. In other words, if he getting scraped, grunting on the ground and moving on the ground, then both his arms would be fucked up. Both his elbows would be fucked up. Both his shoulders would be fucked up. Reason why it is not fucked up, hear me out. Somebody took that arm, Dro's arm, and tried to lift him as they move him while his other arm is dangling free. That's how he got that scar and that's the little whatever on that one side of the arm. Dro was placed out there purposely. He was murdered. I don't want to hear nothing else about him falling out no car. He ain't fall out no car. He ain't jump out no car. He was placed there. He was placed there. He was placed there. And they made sure for him to be identified, they neatly put his wallet there, 3 $5 bills on top with his phone. Not all 3 of his phones, with one of his phones. And went to go get some pizza and throwing that shit out there like this man fell and got hit. But neatly staged his shit. And we know his wallet and phone and $15 out there. Fiance tell you it was $15 sitting on top of that wallet with a phone in his wallet. John Doe, first witness, he gonna tell you he the one put the money in his wallet. He never told you he went out in the street and picked it up. The money, when they walked up on Joe again, the money was sitting right there. Everything was sitting right there, neatly placed right there. All he did was picked up Joe's shit, put it in the wallet, and set everything on that wall. When the police came, the police took it off the wall because they told the police where his shit was at. And he said the police came and got it off that wall they set it on. They took it off the ground and set it on that wall. Again, you don't jump. Can somebody hit the link? Hit the link, old boy, for a second. Come up here and hit the link. Yep. Okay. Because I don't know where Seaport is. Shit, I guess y'all, I don't know. Yep. He was, wow. Y'all, Joe was murdered. And I'm going to keep saying it. Okay, but can you come up here? I do the picture stuff, and I'm going to do that at the next live. Because I got to, I got to go in and, we're going to do the pictures and stuff in a minute. You can send them. Because I have to upload them to my Google photo thing. And then so I can look through them through filter. So I could look at it. But yeah. Oh, man, this man was murdered. And anybody can debunk me on this. You could challenge me on this. So we could stop saying he jumped out of a car. Because he ain't jumped out no damn car to place his wallet. And let's explain again. Let's explain how his wallet get neatly set beside him. how the money get spreaded on top of the wallet, how his phone get on top of the money, and he already fucked up, already got hit in his head. So somebody hit him, somebody struck him, he got hit by a car, and they took time to pull over to stage his shit. And he wasn't carrying no pizza out no car, and he wasn't carrying no wings out no car. That's why that the wings looked so fresh, wasn't a dent in them. It was not one dent, smashed up, busted up container, none of that. At least they could have made it look like that was busted up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to turn it down.
All right, that's better.
Oh, much better, yeah.
Oh, much better.
You on your new shit?
Huh?
You on your new stuff?
On my new phone, yeah. Because I was on my iPad, but I never used YouTube on it, so that's why it was taking so long to get on. But oh my god.
Now, what you think about what I said?
All right, listen, I'm with you 100%. We feel the same way. Like it's a lot of bullshit being put out there. They're trying to.
They try to throw off the narrative, and you
They
know
trying
what?
to distract you from. They trying to distract people from the truth.
But you know what? I can't lie. We did get distracted because we were worried about that red car. And then something tell me, let me go back to this video and rehearse and just keep watching and watching it.
That's why.
And then it hit me. It hit me, girl. I said, hold up. The man did say his shit was staged. How in the hell his shit staged? And he jumping out of the car. Who staged it? He ain't staging himself.
Right. But this the thing. When I said about the distractions, I said you got to go back to the beginning because it's clues in all of it.
Yep.
It's clues. Like people don't realize, like how Gigi was saying, why people keep feeding me this stuff. We can only report on what we get at the moment. So as stuff come out, it opens your eyes more. Then you have to go back to a previous, you know. So at the end of the day, that's how detectives work. Everything don't happen right away. They sometimes they work backwards because that's all you have. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot that has to be relooked at. But
that's what I did.
We can definitely
go ahead.
We can definitely debunk that piece of that Papa John's video.
Yeah.
I got proof of that.
Yes. I'm gonna put it like this: the man never went in no goddamn Papa John's. He was laid out there on that street with his items. He wasn't even in there. He was already on that street. He was already laid out.
But I had proof of where he was at. Where the video that they combined it together. The video when he had on that white shirt with the love on it. I have the proof. I have the pictures of when he wore the outfit and where he was at when he wore it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that been debunked. And you know what's
No,
so
they told
crazy?
they no, they didn't. Girl, the police talking about they have a video of him at Papa John's.
Right.
Remember I said
But
I
the
was
police,
watching Gigi Live?
yeah, but what I'm telling you is the police lying. They ain't even,
I know that
let me
line.
tell you something. The police never even thought about going no Papa John's. They ain't do no investigation. They looked at it as an accident, girl.
I
They
know.
ain't
It's
even
all because of his mother.
lied to the Davis family. They definitely lied to the Davis family. They definitely did that. But had they told the police that they probably, the fiance, I'm sure, told the police his shit was staged. It was right there. We just put it on the wall.
Well, he
But the
kept
police,
over talking her. That's the only thing I ain't like about them is that he wouldn't even let her talk. It's like every time she tried to
yeah,
say
but
something, you can't,
yeah,
you can't talk
but
for somebody else. You have to let that person, she the one tried to aid him in medical attention. He should have let her
and he
speak
told,
freely.
well, I'm gonna tell y'all like, I know for, I'm telling you, by me watching this and listening over and over and writing down my notes, I got a whole bunch of notes written down, word for word. Uh-oh. What did it say? Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, your name popped up on the thing. I'm like, huh? You LLC or something. Uh, it popped up in blue. But and I wrote down word for word what this man was saying out of his mouth. Okay. And I kept going back to the wallet thing. And it hit me. I promise y'all. This man this man ain't got no reason to lie. That's what he saw. And it was suspicious to him. And then when they walked up on him, he grunting and moving like grunting. But then the research team talking about he got the scar on his elbow and the back of his shoulder from grunting on the ground. Well, why he ain't got it on both elbows and shoulders? You know why he don't have it on both elbows and shoulders? Because somebody used a arm, either his left or right arm, whichever one of the scars not on, okay? And they had that arm lifted up as they moving him. That's how the other that is dangling and it's scraping against the asphalt. It's scraping against the pavement, the ground.
Well, well, the man and the two men moved him, right?
They moved him, but he said they picked up his legs and the other they bought. I mean, them two guys. Listen, two
Right.
guys. They lift him. Basically, they ain't really have to lift him. Okay, you about to come up? All right. Oh, that's you trying to come up? Try it again. Cause it was C Porter name that popped up blue. Try it again. Here, wait a minute. I gotta put back down the link.
That's old boy. I wonder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cause I turned my iPad off. But yeah, I that's what I was doing. Girl, I kept getting distracted by other stuff, and I'm
We
like,
was. And check this out though, C Ray. We just fucking solved this little shit, right? Now watch everybody start talking about what this wallet and this money and phone
yeah,
that was
cause you
placed.
know they watching. You know they
I wish I
watching.
wish I was on my bigger page so they all could know where it came from. And so they could understand man can't jump out no car
Well,
and place his shit on the
why
sidewalk.
don't you put a water? Oh well, they can still talk about it though. I was going to say, well, yeah.
No, they could talk about it. But what I need them to do, and stop saying he got beat upside his head in that car. It was in that cabin.
Right. Well, we've been saying that it
They
started at the cabin.
he was he was beat at the pizza place because he wouldn't have made it to live that long to go from Gainesville to the Hillcrest.
Right.
That's him.
Right.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
was saying. Whereas though it was prolonged.
There you go.
So
Oh,
my thing is, was they
oh boy,
what was they trying to do?
Yeah.
hold
Get the
Good
on.
morning.
money?
Good morning.
Okay, you all right. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
What's up? How y'all ladies doing?
Doing
I'm
great.
good.
How
And
are
yourself?
you? We got the
I can't
team up here.
complain.
Just the
God is
team.
good. God is good.
All the
That's
time.
it. So
Yeah.
give me your
But go ahead, C Porter.
I said all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Definitely.
what you think, old boy.
I mean, I think you was right. You see, I put down the chat. I mean, because you didn't particularly come out and say it. I'm like, well, I think she must be saying that there had to be somebody else there before the red car, because it's the
Yep.
only way that theory fits. But it makes
Yep.
sense.
Somebody was there before that car.
Because it never made sense to me why somebody would see a body laying in the road but go after paper that they thought was the paper. Who cares about paper in the road when there's a body laying there?
Right.
That just never made sense to me. Like, I don't even know why who would even believe it from the start to even repeat that? Even if they were told that, I'm not repeating nothing like that. It don't even sound right. Body paper.
Right.
Come on, man.
And when he got out, he realized the paper was money. $15, 3
Yeah.
bills.
And you happen to get all three of them? That we come on, man.
Right.
Get out of here.
Right.
Right.
That sounds like somebody that got stuck.
And see what we did was and remember y'all, Red Guy ain't come up to about a month, just about a couple weeks ago, right? So we thinking somebody in the red car did it. Dude did it. He did it. Until we saw him on Polo channel.
But see, I don't know if I may be going against the grain on this one. I don't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it.
He sound like an actor.
Yeah, I don't. And I mean, and there's nothing against Polo. Shout out to Polo, because maybe Polo getting the play ran on him.
Right. But he
Right.
said Tasha gave him the guy's information.
See, there you go, right there. And see, and this is my thing about a couple pages that I don't understand. It's like, why are we following leads from the information that the family's giving us when we've found out so many different times that the family's been lying to us?
Right.
Yep.
And I get it that. Go ahead. Okay. I get it that. Oh, go ahead. I get it that I get it that it's certain information that they don't want people to know what the integrity of the case. But if that's the case, don't say nothing. So you think lying is not gonna mess up the integrity of the case? Exactly. I don't get it. So well, honestly,
go ahead. Oh boy.
Go ahead, G. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I got it. Go ahead.
So honestly, I mean, well, let me tell you, Tasha's the one that had us all scratching our head about this red car and looking for money. All this paper. And when he get out, he realized the paper was money. It wasn't nothing but $3 $5 bills. Right?
Which he won in the game.
She was worried about money. She was worried about money from day one. Right? With the 15, she said all this money when it ain't nothing but $15 damn. So who gonna jump out the damn car, see her body, and run for fuck looking? You ain't gonna see the $15. Come on now.
No, that's what I'm saying. And then who put out? You got to think about who put out the fact that Lulu told three different stories. We will only know that and be judging her off that because that's what the auntie came out and said. Right. That was told to her by the mama.
Yep, she sure did. She said that Mom Charlotte, he cracked his head at the gas station. Then it fell out the car. Then she was going 25 miles per hour, and then she pulled up. She slowed down and let him out the car. Now I can believe she told some different stories because guess what? Who staged? We know he ain't jump out the car and staged his own shit there. We know ain't nobody hit.
That's what we do know. That's what we do know.
Right.
And and there's the auntie on Facebook. I have to find her name and send it to you. I don't want to say it out loud. Okay. I have to find her name.
You know you put it in the private chat.
I have to find it. I screenshot it on this phone. However, I had already knew that there was multiple blunts force traumas to the head. And people weren't talking about that. So I had already knew one of his aunts that actually put it out there. Like it's none of it made sense, and I don't know who in their right mind would even think that Dro caused this to itself. Right. It just doesn't add up.
I don't even care. No, you're not doing that.
No. There's been more damage to his body. I mean, that's common sense. That's just
what you think about
Go ahead. I was done. Go ahead.
What you think about the investigating team?
Wait, hold on, C. Porter. What you think about when I said how one side of the top shoulder, and the elbow of one arm is messed up, and the way I told you how it got messed, how I'm looking at how it probably got messed up.
I totally agree with you there. That's the only thing that makes sense, honestly.
Yep. Somebody grabbed his other arm and moved him by his other arm, and which that arm, that the shoulder part and that elbow messed up, that's just lingering on the ground. So they pushing him, they moving him or staging him, and tugging him. They using their one arm. That's why that other arm ain't messed up, or the other shoulder, because they using that to move it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I totally agree.
They probably
what you asking
me him from the cabin.
Yeah, or even dragging him on that road right there. Once they was trying to stage him, once they took him out the car, one of the two.
Yep. Yeah, they could have been dragging him at that cabin with one arm, trying to get him up in the car. Can't walk. Yeah, he can't walk. Brain fucked up. He done.
Yeah, because once you have brain damage, all your senses is messed up. That's what they fail to realize. How could he couldn't get out? He couldn't jump out. He couldn't do nothing.
Right.
When you had that type of trauma to your head, that's where all your motor skills are. Come on now, that's what they ain't talking about.
Yes. Talking about a person can be able to do certain things for a certain amount of time. Man, bye.
Did you hear that? I was so...
Oh, he was slowly slipping away. That's what was happening.
Right. But how about this? From the cabin up to Gainesville, to where they was at. Wait, from the cabin to Gainesville, for the pizza place, he would already been dead. He was basically dead.
Yeah.
He was brain dead.
That's why they took so long. Think about it.
He was brain dead.
And you know what made me think about when I said the other situation, and you was like, you ain't want to go that route right now.
Yeah.
You know what made me think about it? When she said that they was trying to get him moved to another hospital.
There you go. That stood out to me as well. Cause why? What was the purpose of that?
What was up with that hospital?
Nothing.
Mhm.
It was something wrong with them.
Them
Yep.
too.
Let me find out somebody that lost motor skills and everything gonna jump out the damn car and end up on the right side of the road and politely stage some wings and their money and everything. Here,
Right.
this thing.
And why is and why is the cousin trying to fight the girlfriend for the wallet?
Not
What?
just the girlfriend, Jason too.
Like,
Don't
come
leave
on,
him
man. That
out.
don't make
Oh,
why? I mean, it's like what was
That
so
goes
let me,
sacred
back
about his
to the
wallet?
question that I've been
what's so
answering.
secret?
I mean, asking, and nobody been answering it.
But wait a minute, what's
What?
so secret about him being at Wawa with Dro? He was with I don't care if it was Gainesville or Fort Lauderdale or Ballard. He still was seen with him.
I agree. And then all of a sudden, oh no, don't focus on that. I talked to the family and they said it's okay. Man, we're not listening to
Uh,
them no more.
and then it was when we exposed the red car, right? The Audi, boom.
Mm-hmm.
And then it wasn't no red car. Ain't no red car. They still
Then it
saying
was
when no
two red
red car.
cars.
They trying to say when no red car today. I proved that it was a red car. This man said a red car, and the red car put on his blinkers and stopped and saw Dro. So Dro was already out there. So somebody else, we don't know who, and that's crazy.
But
Don't know.
when that came
Somebody,
about with them trying to distract people from that red car is when Polo said something about Kern, and then we figured it out that it was her son.
yep,
Yep.
That's when they started trying to distract you from the red car.
yep.
So I
And then
mean,
see Porter, tell our boy what sent me, and they got about the live they got that we did. They even screenshotted the chat. Oh boy, about that red car.
Really?
oh
Yeah,
I
it was
know
yeah,
on
you
that's
lying.
on.
Facebook.
But that's on the
Uh
cousin. The
I know you lying.
That's on
uh
Big Tyrone wife son page.
Wow.
The
yep.
one that be dogging Tasha and them.
And he was
Yes.
dog Tasha, and we must have been on the subject about that red Audi. I
Yep.
showed it on that, and he screenshotted our
You talking about what
conversation.
I sent you, right?
Yep, yep.
And I never read that stuff, but something made me keep it though. That's crazy.
I'm glad you did, because
Isn't
I'm
that
like,
hard
whoa.
work?
I'm looking and looking. I'm like, oh shit. 'Cause we was talking about that red car. And so he cussing out Tasha. And he said, won't you tell why your son was trying to fight? Oh, I said, oh my God. He was going on and then put our chat, put
But
my page. Go ahead.
let me throw this in there. You know what? I
Uh,
don't believe that I believe there was a fight over the wallet, but I don't think it was at the hospital. I think it was at the scene.
Thank you.
You
Where
know
that shit,
what?
where they took down that after they did
Cause
what
just,
they
cause,
done.
cause just think about it.
Why we can't find a police report of her pressing charges though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, just think about it. Like, what you gonna get out of his wallet? His credit card. You still gotta. Yeah, I mean, you still. It ain't that easy to use people credit cards without it tracking back to you without an IP. So, like, what would you want with his wallet at the hospital? Like, so obviously it was staged because his cell phone and his wallet was sitting on top of each other. So that fight makes sense to me. If there was a fight over the wallet, it was at that scene.
That you know what? And I believe whoever was in that red car got caught in action trying to.
Listen. We got to stop with the red car. The guy in the red car had nothing to do with it. I promise you, he did not. He pulled up right when these couples pulled up. Somebody else staged that man out there, but we don't know who. It wasn't that red car. It wasn't the dude. We was thinking red car because Tasha came out trying to make a like the person in the red car was looking for money and then called the police, and now this person disappeared. We like, who is this witness? Who is this witness? Who is this witness? You feel what I'm saying?
They didn't even call the police though. By the time
exactly. That's why
no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play this for y'all again. Y'all will understand why
he didn't call the police until a couple.
No. Listen, they all pulled up at the same time. He just pulled up. He pulled up. Okay. They didn't even get out the car yet to even go 16 feet down.
Okay, but the other, what about the man that was going after the money though?
That's the thing. When they all got out the car, they like, is you on the phone with did you call the police yet?
It still don't make sense. Why go after money when it's a human being laying in the road?
Tasha lied. He did not. Only way he put the money in the wallet is because when they was moving Dro out the middle of the street. Now listen, the money was sitting out on top of his wallet. All he did was picked up the wallet and put the money inside it and put the phone in the wallet on the wall. He said it. He ain't run out in the street. Tasha started that lie.
I'm not talking about him. I ain't talking about the couple.
No, I'm talking about the dude in the red car. He didn't run out in no street neither. If you hear the couple, because if you hear the couple, you hear him tell Tasha he did. Well, it was such a very short time because we all arrived at the same time, and Tasha repeated it back like, "Yeah, such a very."
They couldn't have arrived at the same time if they didn't notice a car stopped. You got to think about that too. Remember, he said when they pulled up, they didn't notice a car was right there, and they had to go around them. So it must have been two cars right there.
There you go.
He was put out of one of them cars.
Right.
Think about it. You need a car to block. Think about it if you're doing it. You gotta shield. You have to have some type of, you feel me? You don't want to be seen doing it. So if that's just like if somebody has to pee real bad and we got two cars, pull in front of me and I'm gonna open this door and that door and I'm gonna pee real quick because I ain't paying on myself.
For some reason, I think Dro was already sitting out there. Somebody stayed because let me tell you, you wouldn't have time to stage his items like they did and put them out there without nobody seeing them. When these people walked up, his shit was out. He was already there, and shit was already staged.
Yeah. So let me say this too, and once you put money in your wallet, like it's not coming out your wallet.
Right.
So somebody had to rumble through his wallet.
Why was his money outside the water spread? And remember,
that's right.
At the cabin, he had 5 fresh, 3 $5 bills. They weren't wrinkled or nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, it could be wrinkled all you want to. Once you put it in that wallet and close that wallet, it ain't coming out.
Well, just think, it's the same $3 $5 bills that he won in that game. So guess what? That's something that's hidden in plain sight. So they wanted you to see it.
Yep.
The only thing makes sense. And that's sad. That's crazy, but yeah, that's only.
Sound like they sending a message because they kept it outside his wallet. So people, for some reason, they may know. They may what the reason is.
Guess what just came to my mind though? A lot of stuff Tasha said may have been exaggerated, but it may have been stuff that she was getting from her son. Her son was already in Gainesville.
Yep. 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 Yep.
So it's not
Yep.
that she lying. It's just that
And the whole
she
time she
don't
thinks
know
she got it from
100%.
we thinking she
Yep.
got it from the witness, but the whole time she got the
Her
information from her
son
son.
is the witness.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Why you think she wanted Polo to discredit people from her son in that car?
Yep.
Hey, when
And
when
Jason.
when you can be right, I'm with you.
Yep.
What'd he say? Only keep the stuff that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why she fighting so hard? She mad about the money. And what they really want, they want to sue the city. That's
Yes.
why Renee ain't want an investigation. Because if
Yep.
it was anything other than an accident, she wouldn't have got that money. So
Them
now
facts.
Right.
they get paid all around the board. Gainesville ain't
Yep.
do no investigation. It's gonna open the door for lawsuit. Just like
Yep.
Kanika Jenkins' story. Come on now.
Yeah. Dang.
That's why I said you have to think about all the stuff that's going on in this world.
I
People
want to
is
know.
People are so evil that they willing to kill their kids for
Especially when
money.
it's money, yeah. Yeah.
I want to know what's the message of leaving them $3 $5 bills that we see him pick up. He roll a 5 dice, lift that little white box up, and grab them 3 5s. Right? Why is them 3 5s spread it on his wallet and left
You
like
know
that?
it is a symbolism for fives. What the hell is it?
And I'm gonna tell you something else that I know we said over here that I see people running with. Remember, I said that the reason why they left that one phone and took the other two because
Yeah.
he wasn't live streaming, he was recording because Dro did a lot of editing.
Right.
I'm telling y'all, there's
That's
some incriminating stuff in them other two phones. One phone was probably for the banking information because she wanted to make sure that they didn't get none of his money, that it came to her. And the other phone was that content. And the certain
And
platform
whatever happened at
showed,
that cabin was on it.
let's go.
Yeah.
And I heard him try to slide it in there without saying,
So
I said,
that
look at this shit right here.
see right now saying the research team. Yep. Sure did just slide in there like.
And how's
So
your
they
research team content creators? But y'all just got money for a PI. Wouldn't a PI have all of that?
I'm gonna say this, and I say this with all due respect. Very sweet, respectful young ladies. However, I think that once you start gearing towards the family for information, it's not gonna add up because
it's
they're
not
lying
gonna.
to us.
They're lying. I said that.
They're lying to us. So
The reason why
Right, I
ain't
wouldn't
make
even deal with them. Like,
that's exactly. You can do the investigation without them. You just follow the paperwork.
You
You follow
paperwork.
what was out there prior. You know what I'm saying? And once again, very nice, respectful young ladies. I come from the Mo3 sector. There's a whole lot of disrespect going on and a whole lot of immaturity. There's some very mature, nice women, well spoken. However,
right. Like
I
just wouldn't want, it's stop trying to get people to paint your narrative that you want painted.
Mm-hmm.
And don't put innocent people into your mess. We all want justice just
Yes.
just from far away.
Yeah. I don't get it. I'm like, why I just said it. I'm like, that's why one of them phones was gone because it was recorded and they didn't. Yeah,
You know,
let's
one
go.
had the bank information on it.
And check this out though. They even did their own demonstration on recording themselves and this. I said they got that shit from us.
Yes,
That's all.
clear as day. That's why he was on the phone with one phone. That other phone has the evidence in it. I'm telling you, he recorded it. Whatever happened at that cabin, it was recorded by him. He wasn't live
before they knocked him out. Yep, he was recording it.
And you know what the hurtful part is?
You know what? They can't say, Lulu cannot say that man wasn't recording. That man always had that phone recording something.
Oh yeah, he most definitely recorded.
He recorded that shit, and somebody knocked him upside his. Somebody hit him. Somebody got pissed.
So tell me this: is it usually okay in law enforcement when there's an accident, crime, homicide, whatever the situation? It's your duty to make sure everything is everything. You don't take it upon just because somebody say they don't want an investigation. Y'all still have a job to uphold.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. To the community. Yes.
Right.
Because,
so how can y'all
there
not
could be an active unalive right there right now. You know what I'm saying? Possibly, and
especially when a person end up dying from that tragedy.
Yes. They let a murderer walk around. This man was murdered.
He was. Nowhere around it.
And I believe they already knew that.
Had to when nothing else makes sense.
And then
that man ain't jumped out no car.
Why they only checked her phone? And did they really thoroughly check it though?
No, they ain't.
You know, it's a lot of stuff that's missing from.
And you know, in a crime, the last person you was with is gonna automatically be a suspect until cleared. Automatically.
The last person you was with and your significant other.
Yes, automatically.
Listen,
like you have to be cleared from that.
You know what? I believe she manipulated them, talk so sweet and so soft. Oh my God.
I don't know, cause now listen.
I don't think she did it. She knows who did it. She didn't do it.
Right, but listen.
She didn't do it, but she was convincing. She was convincing enough where they believed that he jumped out of her car without.
His mother knew he ain't jump out of that damn car.
I get what you're saying, G, but the evidence does not support that at all. So who cares what she say?
Right.
So what we got?
The evidence don't support that.
So the next thing to do is who have motive.
There you go.
We already know his sister locked up for fraud.
Yeah.
And not to mention, all of them had motive, honestly.
She probably need
because
money.
My bad.
Oh. She probably need money because of she probably need money because the house probably in bankruptcy.
I think it's that business. I think she owed money.
She got a
case.
Yeah, I think that, and also I think the fact that everybody that was under his umbrella was beginning to hate him because and he was ready to change his life around. He was getting ready to get married. He wanted to have another baby. He was coming off that road. So guess what? Guess what was going to happen when he came out that road? Money was going to slow down or stop.
Yep. And the powder blue.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on. He stopped the little money giving it to him before all this.
Come on. So they was already feeling it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Because he talked about the father. He was tired of the father getting high.
Yep. He was getting ready to come out the road and everything. There was somebody getting married, having a baby and everything. I told you that one of the last videos well, her birthday, most of all the family and friends thought he was gonna propose to her, but he was like, "Nah, Queen don't like surprises, we're probably gonna do it somewhere secluded. I'm probably gonna fly out, I'm gonna do it that way." Like everybody really thought he was gonna propose to her that day. And he was like, "Nah, we're gonna do it secluded." And I'm telling you that they knew at that moment that it was gonna be over for him.
And I'm starting to believe that, you know how we was thinking, like everybody was on a setup tip at first, and then they took you into another direction. I've always been on that because it makes sense. It was a payday.
Mm-hmm.
Until a certain person saying she wasn't on that on there no more. Then all hell broke loose. I'm telling you, I believe. Remember, they were saying that her and the mother was just cool.
Yep, they was.
I believe this was a family affair thing. I'm telling you, it don't make sense no other way. How can y'all become unbenefit this quick?
And there is no way. I'm telling y'all, there's no way sitting inside of a car if someone is in the passenger seat that you can have multiple blunt force trauma. But we're talking about blunt force trauma. We're talking about hemorrhaging from the back of your skull
Sis
to the
already
front.
said that.
You can't do, but there's people still pushing that narrative that it only could have been her because they was the only one in the car. It's scientifically impossible.
How's she gonna do all that and drive and all that at the same time with a boot on her foot?
Like, no. And if she did do it, she had to do it before they got in the car.
Wait a minute. Oh, right. Because the research team says she done it up there at Papa John. Right. So, but if he wanted out the car, he wanted out the car once he realized that she hit him or whatever. Right. He gets out the car. He stumbles on his knees, fall on his side, scraped his elbow, cracked his head again.
What?
Man, here. You ain't hear all that.
No, hell, I ain't hear all that. I stopped listening to that. Well, I ain't hear.
I thought he felt like insane.
Hold on, see, right? Let me tell you. So, this is what the research team came up with. They at Papa John's. They've been fighting for 2 hours. They at Papa John's. They still fight. Started back fighting again, right? So he wanted out the car. She already smacked him on the back of his head. So now he out the car. He walking. He stumbled. He fall to his knees. Then fall on the side, on his side, and cracked his head again, which caused the. I'm like, well, how the hell he end up on his back?
Right.
First off, you can go out. They need to go out there. This is my working theory. They can go out there on their knees right now and fall on the asphalt. It is not going to scrape you up if you fall you already on your knees and just fall over. And you're not scraping the back of your shoulder.
You so like.
Come on, man.
Let me tell you how he got his back. Wait, they explain how that happened with his elbow and that side shoulder on that one side, right? He was grunting on the ground, moving and grunting, and that's how he got scraped.
But they say his clothes was clean.
When
I heard the clean part.
Back, yeah, wouldn't all his back be scraped up in his arms?
And his clothes would be dirty.
And his clothes would be dirty. Actually, it had holes in it. And that little white beater,
exactly.
That thin air.
Man, come on, man. I'm done.
Beat down. I'm gonna tell you, he was beat down. Yeah. I did a live over here on it. I broke that shit. Then C-Ray, she fell asleep on me though. But my ass went ham on that research team.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Wow.
like I said, it made it happen if they had a hotel,
See?
because it is close. The hotel is close right here by this underpass, by the underpass, right? It is close. Maybe it happened at the hotel, and they had somebody. They had to get rid of him. They had to get him up out the car.
But their theory is based off what the family is saying and not the facts
And
of
then they
what's
say they
actually
never
going
even
on.
stayed at the hotel.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so when they say, well, nobody actually seen the Papa John footage, the police ain't never showed it nobody. Well, how there's a theory working off that? You don't know if that's even true.
Well, that
Thank
video
you.
that they got about the Papa Johns, I got proof that that wasn't
The real Papa
he wasn't
John.
there. When
You see what
he
I'm
got
saying? Like,
in that video,
and I
they
didn't even
showing.
know that.
Yeah, it's an AI video of him. They put him in a
It doesn't make
It's
sense.
him, but
It's him,
the
but he had a
Papa John's
concession
is
stand.
they blended it with where he was at.
Yeah, he had a
But
concession
see, I didn't
stand.
even know that. It don't make sense,
Mm-hmm.
man.
He was at a concert. He
Yeah,
was at the Rod Wave concert
yeah.
where they
Him.
flew to I think it was in they flew somewhere. They wasn't even in Florida when he had on that outfit.
That's crazy, man. Like,
Right. And I got the proof. That's
I
what I
believe
was doing.
that's.
I was looking at videos and all that. Screenshotting. Mm-hmm.
I be listening, and I'm like, it doesn't. I don't get facts from the paperwork, and then, but if you can't get something from nothing, you got to have something to get something more.
Right. Oh, wait a
Like that,
minute.
it doesn't.
I ain't finished telling you. They diagnosed his brain injuries too, and that's why he wouldn't have never
What?
made it from Gainesville. Yeah, they diagnosed his brain injuries, and that's why he wouldn't have never made it from Gilchrist to Gainesville alive.
But she
Well,
was only going
do
off
people know?
of
Go ahead,
she was
C4.
only going off of something that she read. Don't nobody know what his actual injury was. We don't know
Right.
to what extent it was damaged.
Uh,
And we all know that certain people have certain injuries where people can survive off a miracle, because at the end of the day, man or science is not in control. God's in control.
right.
I mean, I've known people that shot up 12 times and live. Know people that took shots in the head and still live. Well, most die.
Right,
Uh,
right.
Like,
But
come on,
yeah.
man, get out of here, man.
but
Whole car
did y'all hear the
shredded and live.
narrative saying that he could have survived those injuries?
They ain't God.
Right.
But
They
that's another thing that made me think, oh, the hospital was on some mess. Because at the end of the day, what they first said when he got there and they examined him, oh, this couldn't have been no accident. That was the first thing we heard. But then it was like as people was being introduced into this story,
Mm-hmm.
they tried to distract us from certain things.
I think they wanted to go to another hospital because the hospital said what you just said. This wasn't no accident, and they wanted. I don't know why they thought that it was that easy to move a trauma victim to another
Trauma.
facility.
I don't
These
Right.
people are
think
crazy.
she wanted to move to get help. I think she needed him to die.
That
Well,
too.
but you're not gonna get him to die that way. It doesn't work
Right.
like that.
Once he was put on that report, she already knew he was gone.
It doesn't work that way. You can't
Right.
just go in the hospital from a trauma victim and say, "Hey, I don't think y'all doing a good job. I want him to go somewhere
Right.
else." It doesn't work like that.
No, it don't
You
work like
fir-
that.
First off,
Right.
you're not even
But
next to kin, so they ain't telling you too much anyway.
remember a lot of people was saying, oh, she was really trying to get him moved to get him better help. How can he
No,
get
Yeah,
better help when he's on a respirator?
It doesn't work that way regardless. It doesn't work that way. I don't care what she was trying to do.
You
It
don't have
doesn't
to
work
tell
that
me.
way.
You don't have to tell me because I've just been through it the last 4 years, 8. You feel me? And I'm tired.
This some man. Some of the shit common sense.
Right. That's why I was saying some of it you have to weed through it, put that shit in the trash can, and move with
right.
And move with.
Don't even think about it.
Like,
no.
It
doesn't work like that.
Let's see if the activist. She's so damn smart.
I'm sick of her. She ain't the activist. She the activist / PI.
Put this shit together about
that's what I believe too.
Mm-hmm. She saw that damn that cash thing for the PI. She like, and then telling the woman not to get no damn attorney. How you gonna tell somebody not to get an attorney, lady?
And see the thing about getting an attorney has his own team.
That's right. I agree with you, C40.
So
you're right. You're exactly
attorney
right.
gonna come with a PI. They several. You feel me?
Yep, several. Yep.
So
most definitely.
And then
PI,
PI is paid by the hour, whereas the attorney, you probably could have got one to just take a pro bono.
Yes, would have been love to take those because it's an easy one to win, especially if the police didn't do no investigation like they're saying they did.
But why Nancy Grace or none of them ain't look at this case stuff?
That's a good question. Well, it's some of them they just don't pick up on. Yeah. But it could be a reason why.
Because they saw the bullshit.
Yeah. But listen, Nancy Grace love to call out the bullshit.
she damn.
She'll fire your ass up. She don't care what color you is either.
Yeah. She don't.
She don't care.
You know what? She reported on my cousin case. We still haven't found her body.
She reported on my
father locked up though.
Yeah, she reported on my homegirl case, Alexis Ware too. They're still missing. Don't know what happened to her.
They want to say her case is connected to the Kanika Jenkins and all that.
Nah. I know everybody involved in that. No, hell no.
I was thinking about that case.
Just get on my damn nerves.
Nah, I know everybody. I know both her baby daddies. I knew her. I knew her best friends. Like I was in the city. Like no.
So
it's some BS behind it.
But let me ask you this.
Right, C Porter. I mean, C Porter. What you think happened to her?
She was playing with that black magic and that damn that second baby daddy.
Damn.
Yep. And them are facts.
Did you know the girl that came out and said that she told her she could have a house and everything?
Yeah.
Alizé. Yeah. I know all of them. I know every single person involved.
What kind of shit is that though? You're not gonna question this though.
They had her on.
We all talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Did y'all see her on Steve Wilkos? Look it up.
Yeah, that's what made me ask.
Mm-hmm.
And she was stupid.
Yeah, she's a character, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's just like somebody telling me, "Oh, I'm tired of this. I'm leaving, and you can have it." I'm gonna question it. So what's going on?
She'll
mess around with that baby daddy. She was telling that baby daddy shit that the Lexus was doing. You know how friends backdoor friends.
But she wasn't even she said she had just met her.
She sure did.
No.
On that show, she said she just met her, and she had just met her probably a couple weeks before that, and she was basically mentoring her. And I said, wait a minute, was they stripping or something, or was they?
Yes, right. Yes. Yes.
You
All
know?
that. Yes.
Oh, so
But
that's
I'm
what she
telling you
meant
what I
by
know. Knowing somebody and hanging with somebody is two different things.
Right.
She
Oh no,
been
I'm
knew him.
not. Listen, I'm not. I'm not taking away what you're saying. I'm just thinking
Yeah.
about how she was looking on that show,
Oh yeah.
and it
I
wasn't a
think
Yep.
good look. I wouldn't have went on that damn show.
it sure wasn't. I said some reason it seemed guilt all over her to me.
Cause I
Well,
ain't know nothing about
well,
it.
did you know the mama failed? Do you know the mama failed a lot of chat? And I'm gonna shut up.
What? Mm.
Uh,
Well, you know what?
wow.
After seeing the Kanika Jenkins case, I don't put shit past nobody.
Right.
And
Nah, me
that
either.
wasn't even her mother. That was her aunt.
Yeah, I
Oh.
heard that. I
Yeah.
don't know how true that is, but I heard that. Yeah, but nah, them cases are not connected. That was some local shit that happened to Alexa.
No, it's some guy that be on YouTube, and he was basically saying the similarities or whatever. Cause I had never heard anything about it, but
Yeah, no.
after that Kanika Jenkins case, I had to step back. It.
Oh, me too. I investigated that shit so much. This is why I was
I,
on YouTube. I thought
I
the
wasn't
feds
getting
coming to
no
get me.
sleep or nothing.
when it
Me
first
either.
happened, I stopped covering it.
Yeah, I thought the feds coming to get me because I had been seen when she was walking in that kitchen. You can clearly see somebody grab her and pull her.
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
Right,
clearly
But
right.
you
see it.
A
know,
month.
but you know, did you hear this about that? Is that she used to set people up. This
Who?
is what
Alexis.
no, Kanika
No.
Jenkins. This is
See,
this
I
is
heard
what
that
this is
she
what
witnessed
came
a
out.
murder. She witnessed a murder, and she's supposed to
I
be
already
going to.
know about that part. I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
this is something that just came out, like, it just came out something extra. Is that I already know that she witnessed the murder. She took the money from the boyfriend that was locked up, and mighty funny, he got out the next day. Um, Supposedly she was, this her family is gang, into the gangs real heavy, and
Yep.
so she would set people up. She hung with it was somebody else, the supposed to be cousin that claimed that she wasn't her cousin. What's her name? Dang.
You talking about the girl that died on the boat? Oh,
No,
that was her
not
best
her. That
friend.
was that was supposed to be. She's supposed. It's just so. Listen, if we was to go back and revisit that case, the things that came out within the last year or so, you
But let
will
me
be
tell y'all
like,
this though. But let me tell y'all this though, and it's not simple to me. I mean,
hmm
it's simple to me, but not simple to a lot of people. That's regular
right,
street shit. It's regular
right.
hood shit. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I can go out here now and find 20 girls that's into that type of shit. They just ain't lost their life
Right.
behind it yet.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's simple. It's simple street shit.
And they do
hmm
that.
Little young females set niggas up. The niggas
Yeah.
go to jail. They take the money and run off with it. Friends try to
Yeah.
set the other friends up. You know, the real pretty one that all the boys want. They want to drug
hmm
them and get trains ran on them.
They
It's
threw,
sad, but it's
like they
But it's
like they
true.
threw them girls. They threw Kanika Jenkins' best friend on that boat. She had
yep.
too much going on. The girl was a boss bitch up in Chicago. She had too much going on. She had hair business, a hair shop. She was pretty. She was, she was getting that. And them
And
hoes
look at
was
what they did to that girl in Cabo. It's the same. I'm telling you, like it's street shit, man.
Oh yeah, that was
Jealous,
terrible.
jealous ass friends, man. They will set you up every time. Every time. Put shit in your drink. Like, man, motherfucker wake up, don't know what to happen to them.
Hmm.
Set up by your friends.
But and then they say
yeah.
The guy,
And
it's
they
this
ain't
guy
never
that
get them
covered it.
neither. Took her out of town. Took her to Mexico. That's another thing. Take her what? Woo. They started to take motherfuckers out of town to get
Oh,
away
you
with
talking
money.
about
Mm-hmm.
they went? You talking about when they went to Mexico?
Yeah.
The
She
Capo
took them
6,
on that trip. She
Yeah, I
paid
know.
for them
none
to
of them
go
went to
on that
Mm-hmm.
trip.
Yep. Yep.
That was the messed up part. Is that she paid their way to go enjoy. Mm, it's sad, but and I, I see it all the time. Like people be so jealous, and it's nothing that you can't go and do. What you can do, whatever you put your mind to.
Mm-hmm. They lazy. They want what you already built and got.
And
Shit.
it's crazy because I never felt like that. Like I never felt like, damn, I wish I could do that. If I'm interested in something, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Google and Google and Google,
And yeah.
research. Hell no. Mm-mm.
Hey, oh boy, did he drop off? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
I was gonna ask y'all what you think about uh this homeless person that never existed. Two of them, the lady and the guy.
Well, the one that Polo last interview supposed to been the homeless man. But remember when he said, "Oh, I'm not homeless."
Yeah,
He
he said he
cleared
was.
that up.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to have been a
But then,
homeless man. But he cleared it up and said he wasn't homeless. You don't
That could have
remember
been
that?
lying. Yeah. I remember that part of the interview. He said he went homeless.
That's why I said something about this man I don't trust.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I don't believe him. That
And
he's
then
supposed to
for
have been
him
the
to
first
try to
witness.
say that the couple was in the red car. Come on now.
It,
Now y'all really
exactly.
trying to distract people.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't believe none of that. And like I
He
said,
didn't
I'm not saying.
he sounded like an ad on TV. If you call
Yeah.
1-800, that
Uh
man
huh.
ain't sound like nobody that'll be hanging on no damn street.
Nope. Not at all.
She knew what she was
And
doing. That's why she never met with him. She wanted
and
Polo to do her dirty work.
I
right
agree.
now she want all these. Guess what? See, Ray done went down there to Gainesville. I'm not
Oh
doing no
yeah.
these
Oh,
people.
that's why I was asking him. What I was asking him, I never got the chance to say that part. I heard that this morning, well, on Gigi Live, that she done went down to Gainesville. Boots on the
Motherfucker.
ground. I wish her luck and be a safe journey. Like, I don't know. For me, I think that's a bit too
I
much.
let her do her own thing.
It's a bit too much.
I mean,
She
I
done a bit on
can't trust.
Tuxedo.
I don't even know y'all people like that. You know what I'm saying?
And all the lies they done told, I ain't going down there. I do it over on the internet. I'll try to figure it out on the internet. I'm not going down there.
You know, I don't know. It's just my whole thing is
And let
looking
me
at
tell
other cases. It make it hard
you,
for you to trust certain
I was just about to
channels,
say it. After that, let me tell you, going down there gonna prove what? Because you still ain't got facts.
and they ain't gonna
That's
tell
what
you
I'm
nothing
saying.
no faster.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I guess because they also said that they missed the first U-turn. Now, okay, I'll give you missed the first one. Well, why are you gonna miss the second one? And then turn around and then they lied and said that he was found under the bridge, Auntie Tasha. He wasn't found
And
under the bridge.
wasn't
Right,
For what
even
they
there.
saying.
but But this is my thing. If the camera only record somebody speeding, then how
And
can you see them missing a U-turn?
that's what I'm saying. Like, where did they get the information from? Exactly.
Right. But remember the what's her name? The activist lady. She said when they said and had the meeting with GPD did tell them they saw her make that U-turn and a black car was behind her. Was the black car this
Jason?
say now? No. Listen, y'all, let's make it make sense. Because this man, the
Shit, that do
fiance
make
in this
sense.
video. Yeah, no. What I'm saying is the black car. Okay, the fiance not supposed to be in the black car, right? Now, if you listen to the fiance, he gonna say he was in front of another car and the red car was in front of that car, right?
That's what I'm
Now,
saying.
GPD
So what car was
told
he? What car was he in front of? I mean,
him,
what
I
car was
don't know.
in front of him?
He never said what car was in front of him. But it was a car in front of him and a red car.
In front of that one.
Yeah.
So it was
Now,
two
wait.
cars in front of him.
Let me tell you what I'm trying to say. GPD, what's her name? The activist lady. She said GPD.
Sinead or something like that.
Yeah, Shanae
Yeah,
Jackson.
Shanae. Yeah, she saw. The GPD told her and the family when they went to the meeting that they saw Lulu truck make that U-turn. When she made that U-turn, a black car pulled up behind her. Now,
So
this great.
let me ask you this before you even go any further. If they saw that, they saw the U-turn, why are they not seeing what happened to him?
Right.
I said that. And
And
if
how
they
could they
saw
see
that, why
that
ain't
if
they
the
see?
camera don't work?
Exactly.
It could have been it could have been one of the business's cameras. But if you saw that means you saw him jump out a wet speed she was going there, whether she stopped, walked around and pulled him out, and or somebody helped her pull him out.
And the activist said Lulu told the they I guess they brought out her statement, and Lulu did say she couldn't stop because a black truck was behind her. Y'all, I'm gonna bust y'all head with this. Who was the black truck?
Was it
Listen,
a BMW?
Please. The black truck could have been this fucking fiance. Because ain't the fiance them in the black car? Y'all heard me?
But I opened it to put in my that night before I left.
What was that?
The black car. Okay, this fiance said he was in the black car, right?
Yeah, I don't believe
Well,
none
how
of
could it be him though? If he stopped to help.
That's
that.
what
Yeah, I
I'm
don't believe
saying.
none of that.
But
It couldn't be him.
Lulu kept going up to the gas station, right? But he did say it was a vehicle in front of him and a red car. Okay, it was a red car, another car, and then him. But the other car must have kept going, and him and the red car and him is the only one stopped when they saw him.
No, didn't he say he went around the first car? And that's what he seen it.
Because the guy stopped suddenly in the street when he
Right.
was
And
behind.
he said he ended up going around a car.
He went around. He realized why that red car stopped. He pulled over and get out the car and walked back to the red car. Like, did you call the police? And they all got up and walked.
And then he told his wife to call. Yeah.
Yep. And
his wife went and got a roll of paper towels and put up on his head.
But that's all right. So the car in front of him stopped suddenly.
Yeah.
Because of the red car that was sitting there with the hazards.
Yeah. No. the red car is the one that stopped and immediately put on their hazards, and he had to hurry up and get around him. Like, what is he doing? And honked at him. And once he got around,
I thought it was 2 cars in front of him.
He saw Dro in the street, and he realized that's why that car stopped. So he pulled over and stopped.
So it wasn't 2 cars in front of him.
The other car must have kept going. That's what I'm saying.
How could he keep going if the red car was right there?
You're not getting.
No, I guess she's saying there's another car maybe in front of the red car.
No, it went up. No. It was a car.
Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. Like, it's giving me a headache. It's giving me a headache because if the red car was the first car that stopped because drove in front of the red car, then it can't be another car unless the car was behind the red car.
He was behind the red car, but he had to get over. Now, it was a car in front of him. Where that car went, this is what I'm saying. The car that was in front of him, it was him, another car, and the red car. Okay,
that's what I was asking you, but you kept saying he was behind the red car. So that's why, you understand what I'm saying? That's why I was confused. Like, so where's the other car at?
Even when I said it, she said no.
Right.
I get what you're saying, G.
You were saying it so fast, though, like, and I'm like, hold up, maybe I ain't listening close enough. I'm at the phone, like.
Red car is what stopped, and then once he went around, I guess he thought he was gonna keep going until he saw Dro too, and so he pulled in front of the red car, and then get out, and they walked up to the red car like, "Hey." And they all got out and walked up to Dro.
Look, and check this out. I want y'all to peep this. When they was telling the couple that what happened, did you realize what he did? He said, "Well, I didn't see that, but if he say that happened, that happens." See, he let you know that their witness was lying.
Yeah,
the first
play it back. As soon as they tell him what they say that witness said that reached out to her on Facebook, he said, "Well, I didn't see that, but if that's what they say," then he also cleared up the fact. He said, "Well, I was looking around because I wanted to secure the area because my wife was out there, and I wanted to make sure that nobody else was still around." He's like, "I didn't see no homeless person
because he didn't know if it was a robbery or not."
Exactly.
Then he said it couldn't have been because the money right there.
Mm-hmm.
You right.
Okay. Yeah.
Boy. When you said what you had just said, right? Let Tasha
I'm a critical thinker, man.
But check this out. He let Tasha know that if he said that, but he's thinking in his mind. But what I'm saying to y'all is, what I'm saying to y'all is, I think Tasha lied.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Tasha lied about a whole lot of shit.
Tasha lied.
A bull-faced liar.
He popped it right there. You go back and listen to it. When they telling their story, he stopped them dead in his track. He said, I didn't see that. Well, if that's what he say, he says it.
Yeah, he sure did. And he also said we pulled up at the same time. He said it was very short. It was very short time. And Tasha repeated like, yeah, it's very short time. No, Tasha, he letting you know, ain't no way that man in that red car did all that shit in a short time. Tasha went back and lied.
I want to see. They keep saying that she went to that store. I wonder when. I wonder if they pulled the surveillance from the store that she said she went to wait on him to cool down. Where's that surveillance?
Right, and you know they got surveillance out.
They most definitely got it out there in 4K.
Right. If that's the case, shit, motherfuckers will rob the bank and get on that highway. Y'all, shit. Y'all ain't, no cameras they only catch people that running lights. Shit.
That's what they say, but then
somebody could rob a bank.
Look, yeah.
Why did I see on YouTube this morning, right? It's on Carlos King channel. It's this lady that got caught in the bank trying to rob and talk about the guy.
Big and
The guy
you go.
outside told her to do it.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
my. I said,
That's funny that you said that though.
she
I
said
mean,
somebody.
and then if you look, it's so many businesses there. You know they got cameras that actually can reach that highway. If they got
Yep.
front cameras, which there's a lot
That's
of businesses right there.
that's why the gas station theory got
Yeah, they ain't talking about the gas station theory no more.
Yeah, because it don't make sense. They just be throwing shit out there, seeing what people gonna say. Then they change it.
But you know what? When I did the map on in that area, up on them lights, they got real CC TV cameras up there.
TV. You see? You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like,
they
man, these people playing.
so I'm
she
like, how the
messed
hell
up my thing. No.
how the don't work? And they
All right, I'm
sitting
about to
there.
go downstairs and smoke a cigarette. Come on, you coming? I
You
mean, I
talk
know
to
you coming, but
Stella. You talking to Stella?
where's it go? Now I gotta find it, Stella. Where's that?
I'm like, how in the hell they
Where's
got
it
something
at?
there and they talking about it don't work?
Damn it.
One thing for sure, old boy, I think they pretty much gonna get away with this, and it was definitely murder.
No, I don't think they're gonna get away with it. It's too much pressure on social media. It's they gonna figure it out.
But they gotta know who done it. I don't. Lulu ain't do it because, like you said, blunt force to crack them that hard. It's somebody with some force. Like, woo.
And several times.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
no, let me find it.
Somebody. She didn't. I don't care how angry you is. How angry you is. You ain't got that much power to hit that man and crack his goddamn bones and his skull. Come on now. Not once, but twice. That's crazy. What you do? Get dropped down, Miss Porter? That is crazy. Ah, okay. Well, I'm about to. Oh boy.
What's up?
Oh, you about to. When you gonna go live later?
Yeah, I'm going live about 4 o'clock in a few hours.
Okay, I'm gonna come over there. I gotta.
Okay
Hold
then.
on. I gotta. All right, so I'm about to end this live. Thanks for coming over.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'll see you later on.
Okay, see y'all.
All right. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. I want to thank you all for coming in. Do not forget about this wallet that was neatly placed, draw items neatly placed on the side of him with the wings. You don't drop out no car. Okay, C Porter. You don't get out no car with no head injury and place your items next to you. Ain't nobody struck them and pull over and pick up the wings and place his items next to him. If they struck him, they're going to keep going, probably not even knowing they struck. How did Dro items, his wallet, his three $5 bills, and his phone get neatly placed next to him with the wings? And not only this, the guy that told Tasha, well, let me put it like this. The guy Tasha saying that has all this paper, remember, the first witness only seen all this pizza spread it out there, not paper. So I personally believe Tasha lied. And when he got out the car, he realized it was money. But Tasha, you ought to feel a little stupid right now once you realize it was only three $5 bills, and that ain't all paper. You wouldn't even found that shit. He wouldn't have even found those little. He probably would have found 1 5, if that. So, to the activists and the research team, go back to the original video and listen. Don't listen to what you want to hear. Listen. He gonna mention a red car. For the research team to say there is no red car, there is a red car. The red car, again, pulled up, put on their hazard lights. The nurse couple behind had to hurry up and get over in the next lane. And once they got over in the next lane and drive, they realized Dro laid out on the ground. So they pulled in front of the red car, parked the vehicle, get out, go back to the red car to ask him that had he called the police yet. And they all get out at the same time, and they walk down towards Dro. When they see Dro, they see him grunting and all this other stuff. That grunting did not put those scrapes on his shoulder nor his elbow. My theory will be someone grabbed him by his arm. He was scooped, he was dragged, he was doing, it was something on that for the back of his shoulder area and elbow area to be scratched. And the reason why the other arm is not scratched up and scraped up is because they used his other arm to move him, to place him out there and scoop him. And his arm that's messed up, that has the little injuries on it, was just a dangling. He had no control of it. That's how he got those injuries from the shoulder and elbow of that whichever arm is on. Have it on both arms or his back, just one side. It's because they used that other they picked him up by his other arm, lift him up by that other arm and everything, and he was just dangling while they scooped him. That's how he received those injuries. That man was already hit in his head and placed, just like they neatly placed, and again, fiance will tell you it was suspicious. Now, what the guy in the red car did do was pick his money up off right there where Dro was at, where the wallet was at. He seen the money laying on top of it. He picked the wallet up and politely put the money inside the wallet and put the phone and wallet on that wall. When the police came, they let the police officer know that belonged to him, and the police officers took the wallet and the phone. That's how first responders knew his name, by opening up his wallet and his ID inside that wallet. I don't want to hear he jumped out no car. I don't want to hear. I don't care. I know he ain't jumped out no car and he ain't get hit by no car. He was placed there neatly with his items and them chicken wings. And you don't jump out no car with no brain injury placing shit by you. You don't get out no car, get ran over, hit the ground, and place your own items next to you. Remember, go back to the first original video, because we just bypassed this. We bypassed this man was telling the family it was suspicious about how his items was placed there. And the man had no reason to lie, because the man would have never known nothing about that cabin and $15. And you put 2 to 2 together, it had to be the 3 5s that drove one when he rolled the rolled the dice on 5 and picked up a box, and there was 3 $5 bills there, equaling $15. So that's not all this paper. He get out and he realized the paper was money. 3 $5 bills, Tasha. You lied on that man. And you made us look at this car as if he was a suspect, when in fact he was a witness. Now, I don't know if it's the man that was on a Polo channel or not, but I can guarantee whoever's in that red car is a witness and not a suspect. So you need to find out who drove out there with his belongings next to him neatly with the wings. And have common sense. That little plastic container of wings was not bent, balled up, folded up, none of that, for somebody to fuck be carrying it, getting out the car. Thank you all for coming through. I will talk to you later. Hopefully, this be shared out. Remember, Dro items was neatly placed beside him. And the only way it could be placed beside him, if whoever put him out there on that ground on his back, is the person that placed the items next to him neatly. I will see you all later.
LG investigation. Say my name, LG investigation. Say my name, LG investigation. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG investigation. Oh yeah. Late night call, you know I'm on the way. Questions on your mind, I clear them in a day. You want truth, I don't ever hesitate. One word, one way. LG investigate. Yeah. Say my name, LG investigates. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG investigate. From the first ring, you know it's legit. Every little secret, I'm connecting it. When you need answers, you don't gotta wait. Just breathe in deep. LG investigate. Say my name. LG investigates. Pulling up smooth when the pressure elevates. Got you feeling safe when the room vibrates. All you gotta say is LG investigate. LG.